stuff. Alright then, once again, we are back with the
TyRanT
TyRanT
Thor
War.
together again.
Oh, I missed that. They just like disappeared straight away. It's funny, like Jordan23 and Cab starting close together both times there. Alright, yeah, so we're back with the TyRanT Wars. This is the second game, the second restart, but these guys don't have a choice anymore. They have to play it whether they like it or not. So we'll see how this one goes for them. Again, same civilizations, Aztecs, Turks, Franks, and Goths. And let's see how these players start. Does it look a little bit laggy to you at the start, a little bit choppy at all?
A little bit, but it seems to be working itself out now. Cab finding a lot of sheep straight off the bat, though. Same goes for Fire, as you can imagine. Fire having absolutely insane luck in these games.
Yeah.
4 boar right outside his lumber camp as well.
Whoa, that is a good position for him. But I do wonder, though, because Cab doesn't have any boar over here. Oh, wait, he has got some over...
Boar in the back.
Far, yeah. Looks like an interesting map, but again, Fire with a pretty good start with the sheep, and, well, it seems like, again, we have New Zealand down here on the south of the map. There's just sheep everywhere. Viper's getting...
done well.
Was Viper? I meant to say Bagiofro here. He's got quite a few. Viper's quite hard to see.
Wow.
Bagiofro,
I've got the greater black patch, so it's not too bad for me.
I should have installed that.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it for you then. But
Alright, cool.
Viper, he's absolutely everywhere right now with sheep. Scouting the entire area. I actually want to see how well he's done scouting. Let's have a look at who's done the best scouting, actually, so far. It's probably the thing to be looking at, like, the biggest thing.
Yeah, like, obviously, scouting in this early game is so important. You really do need to scout like mad, just to get an idea of where you're at, get an idea where your opponents are at, and find out what's nearby.
Fire's already found Doubt, so that's going to work out well. He knows exactly who his neighbor is already.
Yeah, that's good. So I'm just going to go through the players now. I'm currently looking at Fire. We can see his scouting on the map. Going to go through next. Viper. Seems like he's got the most. He's actually got the score lead as well. And he's going to be the first to put his TC down, I think. So Viper looking good at the moment with scouting. Bagiofro, again, looking pretty good with scouting, actually. He is... Wow, covering a lot of area. Viper first to put his TC down, though. And Slam, well, Slam's got nothing. Look at Slam at the moment. He's got
Unlucky.
2 sheep. That is it. So after a pretty bad start for him. Riet, not a lot of sheep either. He's got a few, not a huge amount. He's trying to scout as best he can. But I don't think Slam's got the best map at the moment. Doubt, not too many sheep either. But a little bit of scouting, you can see more, so he should be okay.
Yeah, well, the thing I'm looking at the moment is the fact that Jordan, Bagiofro, and Slam are all in the left-hand corner of the map there, in this little area, and then we've got Riot Slam just smashed between Viper and Doubt.
Oh, okay, I'm trying to work this out. I find it really difficult at the early games to kind of get my bearings here.
Yeah. But we've got a straight line of one team across the top in the corner there, and then we've got Riot all by himself.
Just on his own. I'm trying to just work this out a second. Hang on. Where is Riot? Oh, he's there. Right, okay. So, let's go through the players now they're getting their TCs up and actually get our bearings a little bit here. Right, let's start with TyRanT A. So, TyRanT A, we've got... let's just change this. We've got, up in the north, in blue, playing as the Aztecs, we've got Cab on TyRanT A. His teammate over to the left. No, not over to the left. Over to the right is Fire in yellow, playing as the Turks. Other teammate for TyRanT A is Doubt, playing as the Goths in teal. And last but not least, we've got the Viper as the Franks, down to the very south of the map.
Alright, then we've got Riot for TyRanT B, wedged between Doubt and Viper.
Yeah.
And then towards the left-hand corner of the map, like wedged right away, tucked away in the corner, we have Bagiofro in the orange, immediately opposite him, Slam in the red, and immediately opposite him, Jordan
23
in the purple.
In the Franks? Well, apparently the Franks is now a colour. So Jordan is the colour Franks. Excellent. So yeah, as you said, Riet in a pretty bad position at the moment. As you say, just trapped between Doubt and the Viper here, away from his teammates, just all alone. He's all on his own. Nobody here by his side.
Yes.
It's not nice.
Yeah, and it looks like Doubt trying to grab all the boar as well now, give Riot as little leg up as possible.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
The third one.
He's bringing in all 3 boar just to stop Riot from getting them. He's managed to take 1, and he will have the deer, which is a little bit of a bonus for him, I guess. But look at that. Doubt just like, yep, I'm having these.
Yeah, this is Land Nomad in a nutshell. Take what you can, give nothing back.
Exactly. He's playing as the Goths, so obviously extra attack damage against the boars here, able to take them down very, very quickly. So Doubt off to a reasonable start, but he is saying, I might need some more boar, because that's all he's got. I mean, he's got no sheep, really. He hasn't really got a whole lot of meat aside from these boar. And obviously after that, well, he's going to be out, and there's obviously no water on this map either. So
yeah, looking at his area, though, like immediately behind that wood line, he's got like 8 sheep there, or 7 sheep, sorry, and a boar. So if he lures that boar across, he's probably going to see the sheep. If he sees those sheep, he's probably going to scout out with them and see the other ones immediately.
Yeah, you're right.
If that's how it goes down.
He doesn't see the boar, though, but I think Fire is Xing up here because Fire does see it. I think Fire's got a little bit more map coverage.
No. Looks like it was Xing the ones near the berry bushes, which is like straight up from Doubt.
This is quite a big mistake because Doubt's now saying these boar are too far for him, which they are. They're a long way. But if he doesn't go up there, he won't see this one. And he won't see the sheep here either, which is kind of a big deal. Doubt needs to get over here. And he might head over this direction anyway, because of course he will be scouting around with villagers and building houses with that as well as he scouts. He's going to run into a bunch of sheep, though.
Yeah, that looks really good. That just helped him a lot.
Yeah, that's good. So, you know, it's really going to be difficult here to actually focus on everything that's going on because there's so much, it's so messy, and it's just confusing to say the least. But, you know, I think at the moment, Fire looking good with so many boar, so many sheep. Definitely good for him. And Cab, quite a few sheep. Good amount of boar back here as well if he goes for them. Let's have a look at Jordan. Lots of sheep for him again. Deer, good deer, and quite a few boar. I think, you know, it's looking a little bit better for TyRanT B at the moment, even with Riot being stuck over here. It seems like they've got off to a little bit of a better start, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know, though, because Doubt said he's going to trush. Like, he already said that in the chat there. And Riot's already pretty cornered.
Yeah,
as soon as Doubt comes in with that, he's pretty much going to be out of the game, because his allies can't help him out.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the Viper's playing here. What's he playing? He's playing as the Franks. So he's going to want to try and fast castle if he can. And he's got a lot of food here. Lots of sheep, deer, and boar right outside of his TC. And I imagine if the Viper fast castles and Doubt trushes Riot, Riot's going to be out of the game in a very short amount of time. The question is Riot, sorry, not Riot, Badgiofro and Slam gonna do the damage to the Viper to stop him from fast castling or prevent him from helping crush Riot over here? It's gonna be a tough one. That's the thing,
like, Viper's got plays which are just near perfect. Like, I've seen him play Chinese and go up like 3 villages ahead of people, like, time-wise.
Yeah.
And usually people are behind because they just can't play Chinese probably. He's got it down to a T. Doubt's walling Riot into this area now, so he knows he can't run away. So if he puts some towers up and then we see like 3 or 4 knights, that's all it would take from Vipers, just so the towers of Doubt can't get killed.
Yeah, that's
over
really true.
Yes.
And TyRanT B not looking in a good position then, actually. You're right. Because obviously if they're down a player, it's just an uphill battle from there.
Oh my god, Jordan's chat message.
Try and trush and fuck someone up if possible. Well,
that's the goal.
That's top AOC's talk right there. Top AOC talk. Doesn't know what he's doing. Just trush and try and get lucky. That seems like the message he's sending out there.
Oh
Jordan
wow!
23.
And the amount of sheep Viper has at the moment, actually, as well. I'm just looking at this next to his TC. That's insane.
Jordan 23, the sage of AOC. We'll see how this goes then. Riot could, you know, this is really the reason why taking restarts is risky. Obviously, they both did a restart already, and now, you know, I think TyRanT B probably regretting it because they were in a much better position the last time that they restarted than they are now.
I don't know. It's gonna come down to how this one plays out. It looks like the map's already starting to get walled off, though. It looks like
Yeah.
Batshefro putting a wall across the middle there.
Interesting wall by Bagiofro. I'm not sure what that wall really achieves. Maybe it's to block trade, but then again, who would be trading that way? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like they're trying to wall Viper in, like with the way Riot's walling. I don't know.
Oh man, you could
This
be
is
right.
interesting.
Actually, I think you might be right. It looks like they're trying to wall Viper in. That would be kind of really interesting, actually. Bagiofro in his walls. I suppose that's something he really does bring to the team.
Yeah.
those walling skills. But
Team
this
wall.
is
I like it.
interesting. This is really interesting. Because if they walled Viper in, then sure, Viper might be able to hit Riot, but Viper's not going to be able to get out, and that leaves Bagiofro to try and raid him and kill him off. The problem is he's playing Turks, which means that well, I suppose he could go Camels, but he's not going to have as strong Knights, that's for sure.
Yeah, unless he wants to try and go Jans or something like immediately, but good luck with that one on this kind of a map.
Yeah, exactly. Up in the north, I think it's going to be a little bit more regular play. Obviously, we've got Fire here and Doubt, who I imagine... Oh, wait, sorry. I'm trying to work this out now.
Wait, hold up. I'm looking at the chat. We've got a bunch of Thor and Belinda stories.
Oh, really? Go on, read some out. This sounds
You know
great.
what? No, I'll get him to email them to me. I'll put an email in the chat. Email
Okay.
me your story, and in the break, we'll read them out.
Alright, that sounds good to me. That sounds
Alright,
good to me.
there we go.
Do it. Alright, so, yeah, this wall-off by Riot and Bagiofro is actually underway. It's happening! But the crazy thing is, the Viper's so fast. So fast. He's about to click up. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, yeah, he is so much faster than Bagiofro now. I mean, he's about to click up to Castle at 17 minutes 35, let's say. Bagiofro's not even feudal yet.
Ooh.
No one
See,
else
this is what I
feudal
was
yet.
saying. Like Viper, he's so spot on with what he does.
He really is. He really is. Worth noting as well here, we've got two Aztec players in this game. But Riot, in this position, he's being trushed. He's going to have Viper coming in from behind any moment now. He's in such a bad spot because the Aztecs, they really want to get a really good Imperial. They want to have the good Imperial time. They want to get those Elite Eagles out. Otherwise, you know, they're really not that useful to the game. They rely on that speed and that raiding capability.
Yeah,
if they can
exactly.
shut Riot down, and if Cab can get a good boom on, he's going to be absolutely fine.
Nah, as soon as this becomes like a 3v4 game, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, I think it is. But, I mean, will it get to that stage? Will Bagiofro let it get to that stage? I mean, he's trying to do what he can here to pressure the Viper. And, you know, he is going to be slower up to the Castle Age. He's still feudal. He's about to click up Castle now. He's just clicked it. And meanwhile, the Viper is on 75%. So
The thing is as well, like, the big
there.
difference here is, like, if it was a few villages difference, doesn't make too much. But the fact is, Vac's only got one more villager than Viper.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, because he's not going to have as much eco as... Well, he will have a little bit more eco, but it's not worth it. The Viper's going to take over as soon as he gets up to Castle. So, it looks, though, like Viper's actually just ignoring Riot here, and he's going straight to Bagiofro. I think he's scouted it. Yeah, he sees the stable there.
Yep.
He's putting up a monastery on the front, and he's going to send knights straight over to Bagiofro by the looks of things. He set his gather point straight to this deer patch, and I think that's kind of unexpected. I think they're expecting him to go for Riot.
Yeah, definitely. But Riot's like walled himself in, but then again, Palisades against Knights, like you know exactly how that's going to go.
Yeah.
But I think Doubt kind of has him under control at the moment.
Yeah, I think you're right. The towers from Doubt obviously restricting his movement. Fortunately for Riot, he does have some golden stone, so he can still trush back. But you know, it's going to be difficult for him. But now the Viper's coming in with some
Plus
knights.
one armor and bloodlines done as well, so Spear's exactly not really going to make them care.
Well, yeah, I mean Frank's free bloodlines. That's just such the beauty of it. Well. I suppose it's bloodlines in the Castle Age, but more than bloodlines in the Imperial Age when they get the upgrades, because it's just 20% extra health.
Ooh, there goes two villages for Batshefro, now losing one to the Scout and about to lose one To that one, yep. And the raiding is commencing from Viper. Punks are in play.
This is a horrible game for TyRanT B. I think they're just going to want to get this over with quickly. Bagiofro's still not... sorry, he's just gone to castle now. But he's not really got an answer to this. There's too many knights out. If he starts making camels, they're going to get converted by the monk. Oh wait, he's already done a conversion. Oh, it got deleted, right. But he's going to get a conversion. And the Viper's just all over this now.
Exactly, like, he's already in raiding Bagiofro's base, which means, of course, as soon as Bagiofro seals it up, he can just walk straight to Slam. Like, it's not that far away.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Slam in a risky position as well. He's playing as the Goths, so he's only... I suppose he could make some knights, but I feel like he really doesn't want to have to do that at this stage. Bagiofro's sticking up a monastery to get some conversions as well, but Viper, aggressive siege workshop, looking to just shut him down, like, ASAP.
Yeah, he's definitely going for the kill. Like, the Siege Workshop this early, we're at 23 minutes, he's pumping knights, and he's going to go for a Siege Workshop as well. No town... Oh, he's on a second town center as well.
Wow. Great start for him. You've got to remember, guys, as well, that the timings might seem a little late, but this is Land Nomad. They didn't start with a town center, and they had to build a lumber camp first. So obviously, you know, this is incredibly fast, and he is pushing in with incredible force as well.
Just look at the scores, and you can see exactly how far ahead he is at the moment.
Worth looking up to the top though. Jordan23 getting aggressive on Cab now. They're both making a lot of monks here, and they're both going for a little bit of map control with monks. A little bit of action going on there. I like it.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, we do have some defensive monks though for Bagiofro, going to steal one knight there, but town center damage already starting.
Yeah, and he's got that little hull bonus as well. I was actually just wondering if that would actually affect him, but I think it is. And so the Viper's starting work on that TC. Bagiofro has got a second up though, but if he loses this, that is a huge loss for him.
Exactly. A lot of that woodline will be exposed.
Yeah, that's true actually. A lot of villagers could die there. I think he'll try and keep it up as best he can for now. But I'm interested in this little battle at the top as well. Obviously with Cab and Jordan up here, both going for quite a few monks. And that's interesting play from him. I wonder if Fire's actually going to help him out, or if he's just going to boom it up for now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because obviously Fire in this situation, with him being Turks, he can add in light cavalry for... Well, his scouts get upgraded to light cavalry for free, so he could add in some light cavalry to help out here. But you know what? Jordan's looking great. Cab way behind him in score, and potentially going to lose these two monasteries here. And, well, with Jordan having light cavalry out as well, dealing with the monks so easily.
Yeah. It's just not easy for him to do anything right now. Like, Jordan has completely shut him down.
Yeah, which is really, really good for TyRanT B. But you've got to bear in mind, Bagiofro taking huge losses. His TC is very low, and he's putting up a tower in front as well. Jordan saying it's looking good for him, but it's looking bad for Badge and Riot at the moment.
Well, Riot not looking so bad so much as just cornered right now, because he hasn't lost like an insane amount of anything, but like just the amount of resources he's having to commit to this, and the fact he's got like no room left is definitely the killer.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, yeah, I suppose, yeah. I mean, he's not that in such a bad position, but I mean, he is behind. I mean, he's got 28 villagers. That's like 10 less than anyone else. No military. Nothing.
He's in a situation that's going to be really hard to get out of, really.
But to be fair, at the same time, Dowd isn't exactly that far ahead of him. Sure, he's got an extra 10 villagers, but his population isn't so far ahead. I mean, it's just eco. It's not like Riot's going to get absolutely owned straight away here. But I feel like if Dowd starts adding in some knights, it could be pretty tough for Riot to deal with. Looking at it, though, he might go for a castle.
Yeah, definitely could be an option. I'm watching this fight up at the top now. Ooh, Cab losing a Mangonel there. Pretty much for free. That knight going to survive as well.
Oh, no. Oh, conversions coming in. I actually love seeing these conversions. Jordan getting 2.
Converting it back. Jeez, that knight just does not know what it believes in right now.
It's like, do I believe in purple or do I believe in blue? I mean, do I believe in Frank or do I believe in blue?
In Frank. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, so this TC now from Slam under a little bit of pressure. Viper making these guys play very defensively, putting them in a great position for the Viper. And, well, he's still only on the 2 TCs for now, as he is still quite aggressive. But, wow, Doubt saying he thinks Rhea is GG. With that castle going up, it could be tough. I mean, Doubt can start raiding over here.
Yeah, especially as Goths, because of course it means he can bring Huskarls in, and Huskarls, they're not going to really care about town centers or anything.
No, of course not. Oh man, up in the north, Cab trying to get this TC up, and that just one knight is going to shut it all down. That's it. That's not happening. And, you know, for Cab, this is horrible. You know, Cab, at this stage, he really, really wants to have a good eco. He wants to be getting up to the Imperial Age in a good time, but he's being so pressured by Jordan here. You know, it's making it very, very difficult for him.
Yeah. Ooh, Slam has lost a town center, though, to Viper's Mangonels there. Potentially going to lose a second as well. This is not good at all. And, of course, Battery Throws can go down pretty quickly as well now.
Yeah, it's certainly not looking the best. Worth noting as well, Fire at this stage is looking pretty good. He's got 4 TCs up. He's putting up his university now. We might see a kind of fast Imperial from him, which would be great for TyRanT A at this moment in time, because he could just roll up with the Bombard Cannons and just wreck everything.
Hand Cannons, Bombard Cannons, just call it a game.
Yeah, so...
Because, as we know, Turks in Imperial, you just can't go up against it with a Castle Age army. There's just no way.
No, exactly. If they can get a massive hand cannons and get those bombard cannons out, it's so strong.
Wow. Cab is also pushing Jordan back now.
Okay, nice stuff from him. Obviously,
wow,
Aztec Monk's pretty good.
That.
Yeah, Aztec Monk's pretty good. But, I don't know, I mean, Jordan doesn't seem to have a whole lot of defense. He's putting up a couple more stables now, looking for some more light cavalry. Lacking on the monks, though, but if he's got enough light cabs, I feel he could take out the monks pretty quickly.
Yeah, Viper's coming in to do some raiding on Jordan as well, so I don't know how that's going to go.
Worth noting as well, though, that Riot now, as if it wasn't bad enough already, he's got Huskarls in his base. What's he going to do against that? He's only got Fletching, and Huskarls with 7 Pierce armor.
They just don't care. Like, they can sit under a town center and just soak it up.
Shoot me with your arrows, if I care.
Yeah, exactly. Like, look at them. They just don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Just going to tank that arrow fire all day long. And, well, Riot's going to lose even more villagers here. It's just so bad for him right now. Doubt's putting on enough pressure to just render him useless. Viper doesn't even have to come over here and spend his time fighting. He can just keep pressuring Slam and Bad Geofro. I think he's done more than enough damage there.
Yeah, like on those farms at the moment for Slam, sending the entire economy out of the way. Gonna get a few villager kills there.
Oh wow, with the knights, I didn't even
3
see
already.
them back there. Yeah, definitely gonna get more picks.
4,
5, and well, yeah, easy stuff for the Viper back there, killing villagers like nothing. So these guys so behind at the moment, whereas Fire is about to hit the Imperial Age. He's bringing up castles right now. We could see Janissaries from him, and obviously, against Jordan now. Jordan's what's he looking at? He's nowhere near Castle Imperial at the moment. He's making light cavalry, and you know his eco's a little bit behind. I feel compared to the other guys. Well, compared to Fire at least.
Yeah. Batshufro's thrown up a castle now between him and Viper. It looks like it's just there for defense because he doesn't have the resources to get any Janissaries out. Because they are quite an expensive unit.
Yeah, they are. I'm worried for Bad Geofro. If we compare Bad Geofro now, he's the Turk player for TyRanT B. He's on 73 population in the Castle Age. Fire, TyRanT A player, 127 population, Imperial Age, Janissaries out, and Jordan might get really pushed back here. He's putting up a castle on the front, but what is a castle to a trebuchet if there's no trebuchets or anything to defend it?
That's exactly it. It will just fall right down.
Exactly, and I'm really concerned now for these guys. Just Riot is just so out of this. Let's have a look at his population. He's on 43 villagers, which is almost 20 behind anyone else at this stage. His population is 50. Compare that to Fire, who's on 136. You can realise just the enormity of his position. Not looking good at all.
Here comes Fire. Right on Jordan's doorstep as well. Jordan going to try and take the hill there with the castle, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Ooh.
looking risky. I mean, like, the Trebs here are going to be doing the damage. The bombard cannons are coming out as well. And the amount of damage that the Turks can pack is just huge. This castle, as we said, just got to drop so quickly. And it's just not good at all for them. Viper, though, seems like he's fallen back a little bit now. I wonder if he's going Imperial. Oh, he is.
He
He's
is
actually
Imperial
up.
already.
So
I was
he's
about to
up.
say, like, I was starting to look a bit worried for him after seeing Bachefro trying to take this hill with a castle. Then I noticed he's already getting Cavalier, and he's got so many stables out, and he's just constantly producing from them.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's in a great situation right now.
I agree. Honestly, it is so good for TyRanT A right now. I mean, the Viper's Imperial. He is, pushing Riot even further back. Riot's still got Huskarls in his base. Meanwhile, Fire for TyRanT A is pushing Jordan back. Jordan's got no help because Slam and Bad Jofro has been raided this entire game. It's just the perfect play from TyRanT A.
It is, again. These tactics are just absolute genius.
Yeah,
They're really playing like a team this time. It's just a unit.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of confusing having Riot down here. It makes me think that, like, Viper should be on TyRanT B, looking at the positions. But Fire pushing in really well indeed. And, Slam saying, like,
Ouch.
what can I do? I'm playing as the Goths. I'm going to get absolutely destroyed by the Turks.
Exactly, he can't just run into it. The good news is, though, he's using Janissaries, not hand cannons, and Janissaries don't get a bonus versus infantry.
They don't, but they are a little bit more,
They still have,
beefy.
17 base.
Yeah, which is huge. Oh man, Viper now up with Cavalier, looking to take down these castles from Bagiofra and push right back in.
Nah, this is G. This is game.
Do you reckon?
There is nothing they can do.
I think that's it. Viper too strong, according to Bagiofro. Cab's been pretty down this game though. I mean, he's still being raided, but Fire's just continuing to push on. And you've got Fire coming in at the top, the Viper coming in at the bottom. What can they do? Riot is out of it. He cannot lend a helping hand at all. Maybe he could send some resources, but they're not allowed to sling.
Alright, this is a reply I'm looking to see. How is the other side looking from Jordan? Slam,
good.
not good.
That's it. And Jordan's
That
like,
sums it
well, what are we going to do, guys? I think it might be over. Obviously, just Jordan here, completely defenseless now. So many Janissaries out on the map already for Fire. And although they're raiding his eco a little bit, Fire sticking up a castle in there. And man, they're asking Slam to make pikes. And what? Obviously to counter the Viper, but when you've got an Imperial Turk as well, pikes are just going to be useless.
Turks, as we know, in Imperial, they're a powerhouse. Like,
really
you just
are.
can't let a Turk play a boom. It's
Yeah.
the same with, like, Goths, essentially.
And Franks,
Goths
too.
are the same. If a Goth can boom up and just have unlimited resource at their disposal, they're just going to spam units until you die. It's kind of the same with Turks, as long as they have gold
Yeah.
income.
I feel so sorry for Riot here. It's effectively been 3v4 because Riot's just not been able to do a thing. I mean, sure, he might have walled up and he's got a few monks, but without being allowed to sling, he's effectively just dead weight to the team in a sense. I feel harsh for saying that, but he's surrounded.
Well, he has
can't get
occupied
out.
Doubt, though, as well. Like, that's the thing you can't ignore there. Like, Doubt hasn't been able to go out and join the fight as well. But Doubt's in a great position compared to Riot. And there's the GGs.
There's the GG, indeed. Just nothing to stop Fire at the top, nothing to stop the Viper at the bottom. And obviously with Riot just not able to contribute at all, it was just over. There was nothing that he could do. So really unfortunate positions there on the map for these guys, but they couldn't have any more restarts. They already used 2. What do you expect?
Exactly, like, at that point, you've just got to kind of weigh it up against, is this good enough or bad enough that I can risk getting worse for?
Yeah, exactly. And in this sense, I feel like TyRanT B definitely got worse.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely got hurt there.
So TyRanT A taking a pretty quick game, actually. 42 minutes on Land Nomad is quite a speedy game. And that's it, 2-0 to TyRanT A. And game number 3 coming right up, so don't go anywhere.